There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Took a little bit longer to set up things than usual. But, welcome in, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. It is time for us to get shiny hunting a Pokemon that I am fairly certain many of you do not remember exist, and that is, Jingling. So 3 things of onion, green bell pepper, and then any 2 herba mystica. There we go. Hello there, James O. Welcome in. Again, guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Was having a little bit of a conversation as well as planning out some stuff for the EBL match against Timmy B. So how are you doing? Welcome in, Omar. Welcome in, David. Welcome in, everybody. So we need to go for 2 shiny Chingling today. And if we end up getting the shiny Chingling, then we're going to go switch over to shiny hunting for Vikavolt. Well, not Vikavolt, because we already have a shiny Vikavolt back in our Ultra Moon file. We missed that first. It actually was our first ever shiny hunt we did. But we need to go for 2 Grubbin shinies, and then we are going to be... If we get the Grubbin, I actually don't even know what we're going to go do next. Because there's a bunch of stuff we still do need to get shiny hunting. But, yes. My brother gave me the keywords out. Thank you very much, Midnight. I will indeed look at that later. Yeah, we got plans for today. We have plans. Hello there, Reggie Drago. How are you doing? But yeah, so Chingling's shiny is not... It's not too difficult to notice. It's just a bit faint. The little ribbony things on the back of its head actually are, like, orange. So we just need to look for, like, the orange ribbony things, not red. It's not going to be too bad. But I'm very glad that I actually got a Chingling outbreak. I'm doing very well, Kayla. What's going on? What is going on is shiny hunting. And, shenanigans is what's going on. Shenanigans are the main thing we do here. But yeah, we got some plans. When we get this, I have no clue. But we've got goals. And then later tonight, yes, I believe tonight is another Metroid Dread episode going up. So if you would like to see some of our Metroid Dread Let's Play, which, keep in mind, the entire Metroid Dread Let's Play has been blind. That's great. Who is sorry, streaming? Oh, hello there. I'm Metamaxis, James O. We do a lot of games on the channel. We do a lot of Let's Plays of games that are not Pokemon. We do we do a lot of Pokemon discussion videos, like breakdowns of the events, Terra Raid counter guides, fixing gym leader teams in various games, and we stream shiny hunting for Pokemon. I think you will enjoy what we do around here, James. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're doing well. Let's get our shiny little bell thing. I know Phantom Bass is probably going to, like, hunt me down for saying this is one of the most forgettable Pokemon there are. But I'll be real, I forgot Chingling existed. Yeah, we played Pikmin. We're playing Pikmin 4. We are going to be playing the other Pikmin games. I've actually never played any of the Pikmin games, but I've heard great things about them, and I am loving Pikmin 4. Oh, thank you very much, James! But yeah, when we finish Pikmin 4, I'm probably going to start playing the other Pikmin games, because I've actually never played them. I have seen Chugga Conroy's Let's Plays of them, and heard, like, nothing but good things about the previous Pikmin games. So, like, I want to try this. We end Pikmin 4. In terms of the uploads for the Let's Play, we have 100% of, I believe, the first 3 areas, working on the 4th area. But, you know, in terms of recording, so recorded stuff that has not been uploaded yet. We have 100% of the first 3 areas and are working on the 4th area. In terms of uploads, we are finished 100% in the first area, and I believe about halfway done with the Serene Shores, or as I like to call it, the Stressful Shores. And I think maybe halfway done with the second area. I kind of did the stuff, the way that I kind of did things was I will 100% this area, then I will unlock this area, go do it once, then go back to 100% the previous areas, and basically just doing that. I'm only on it. I got it 6 days ago. Very nice. Well, happy belated birthday. I am loving the game. It is really fun. But I'm glad that you also enjoy Pikmin. In terms of recording, we are working on the 4th area right now. So we're pretty... I did not mean to throw the Pokeball at you. We are pretty well into the game, but we're not, like, nearly done. There's still a lot of stuff to do left in Pikmin 4. So it's really, really fun. I'm honestly interested in seeing, like, the fastest Pikmin 4 speedruns people can do, because it's like with Metroid. Seeing people speedrun those games, even though I'm not a speedrunner myself, is just fascinating to watch. Hello, Zed! How are you doing, our good friend Zeddy Boy? One of the mods, go grab Zeddy Boy's link. How is Mr. Zed doing? Much love to our friend Zed. What is your friend code so I know when you stream? We stream, we don't really play many party games, but I actually don't even remember my friend code. I can go grab my friend code. Profile. There it is. Friend code SW612037390035. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably add some people later. I generally will off-screen play Splatoon, which generally when I play with people. Oh, I actually forgot to turn on my replay buffer. That was almost disastrous. So, I keep forgetting to put on my replay buffer when it comes to streams. I need to get better at doing that. But hello there, how are you doing, Zed? Glad you're doing very well. I'm doing very, very well myself. For those who do not know, do you have Mario Kart? I do not have Mario Kart. I do not really have good experiences with Mario Kart. There are some people from, let's just say, my past that I used to play Mario Kart with, and I do not have a good association with those people anymore. So it's kind of one of those things that I associate with very negative people. So it's kind of like the well's sort of been poisoned. It's not a really game that I have, like... It's kind of like that negative association kind of sticks with it. Yeah, it's great. Great, thank you for it. Yeah, always glad to see you here, Zaddy. But actually, like, right before I started streaming, I was working on my plans for the Elite Battle League. For those who don't know the Elite Battle League, and Kayla, could you or one of the mods please go grab the playlist for the Elite Battle League Season 6 run that we've been doing so far. It's basically a collab battle group between me and a bunch of other content creators, and we are so far on a 3-0 win streak. So basically 3 wins, 0 losses. And I am presently preparing for my Week 5 battle, the terrifying Timmy B. Hello there, our dear friend Ash. How you doing? How is our dear friend Ash? Monkey Dory giving me a hard time. What are you using against Monkey Dory? I just used Skeledirge against Monkey Dory, and it just kind of obliterated it. Also, well, it was my Mirror Herb Skeledirge. Which, the funniest thing about that Skeledirge is I only put the Mirror Herb on it because I had the Shell Bell on it initially. And I was too lazy to put the Shell Bell in the bag and then give the Shell Bell to another Pokemon for Terra Raids. So I just clicked, okay, give the Mirror Herb to Skeledirge, and it was in there in my boxes for like a few months. And it just sat there. And then we use it against Monkey Door, and it's like, huh, I have Unaware, I have Mirror, I have all the strengths of copying your boosts, but I don't need to deal with you boosting yourself. That's actually a pretty good competitive set. Shell Bell. But Ash, you are our dear friend. That was beautiful of you today. Ash, I'm assuming, is doing very well. I'm assuming she is doing well. And everyone, send some love over to Ash. We gotta get her to 500 subs by the end of the year, so that way she will play a sleep lock of Gen 5. Sure. Don't go yet. Exactly. Catching it. Okay. I've actually not caught the Loyal 3 yet. I'm probably going to end up catching them off screen, because I know for 2 of them, I'm going to try to get 0 physical attack versions of them. And I know that I don't want to subject you guys to my inane ramblings as I am failing to catch something with a 0 IV. Because I feel like they're forced to have 3 perfects. Because I think all legendaries in this game are forced into having 3 perfect IVs minimum. Actually, Pokemon SB forced perfect IVs. There we go. Skull of Violet. Nature's a random, forced to have. They can't have 6 IVs. Let's see. As of Generation 9, yes. As of Generation 6, all of them have 3 perfect IVs. So getting a perfect, well, getting a, technically a perfect for Monkey Dory and Fizzindipity, well, perfect for Monkey Dory is actually a imperfect, so it's a 0. You know you're not shiny. So you've got, what? So automatically a 1 in 3 shot. So then, I mean, your odds are not terrible for getting the 0. But they're also not super high. Wait, you look a little different. You look a little different. Nope, you're not shiny. Dang. What do I call you? You can just call me Meta. You can call me Meta or Maxis. I actually don't mind either. You know what Meta Maxis? I don't actually mind which of them is used. I'm okay. How are you? I'm assuming Kelly's doing very, very well. Hello there, Abercrombie and Paint Horse. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Yeah, it seems like the midday streams seems to be the play, and then do the late night videos going live. So that's needed to play. But yeah, come here. Just gonna went through the stress trying to catch those guys, and they suck. I mean, a good way of helping to catch them is you can always use Sandwich Catch Power. Remember, all 3 of them are poison type, so you can just make a Catch Power sandwich. Then again, I am probably going to be, actually, I'll need to figure out the most effective way of making a Catch Power sandwich for poison, to just hop between all 3 of them. Doing fine. Sorry about getting a little funny. Very nice, Abercrombie. Very nice. No need to apologize. You only come when you can spare the time. Have you played? I have not played FNAF. Pretty much the amount of gaming franchises I have played can be counted on 2 hands. With 99% of my gaming experience being Pokemon and Call of Duty Zombies. I have played Pokemon, COD Zombies, Kirby, Legend of Zelda, Fossil Fighters, Kid Icarus, Metroid. Not a whole lot of series. I've been trying to sort of expand the series I play. Yes, I've never played a Mario game. First Mario game we're gonna play is probably gonna be Super Mario Odyssey 2. Yeah, I've for a long time, I mean, well, technically I played Smash Bros, but, like, Smash Bros is kind of its own anomaly. For a long time, I just didn't really know what other franchises to play, because I never played other ones, so it was like, will I like it, will I not like it, so I never ended up playing them. And then it was at the encouragement of a friend of mine, in fact, the friend of mine that actually helped me start the channel, that I started to play other games, starting with Kirby. I'm pretty sure that they announced that there is going to be a sequel, but it's not out yet. But I am fairly, like, with how successful Super Mario Odyssey was, and with how Nintendo enjoys basically shooting out Mario games left and right, I think that a sequel for it is near guaranteed. Because that game did extremely successfully. Oh, nice Sandshrew outbreak. We need to get a shiny Sandshrew. Also, this is something that I find very amusing, but I know probably other people aren't going to find as funny. One of my favorite images I've ever seen involving a meme from Pokemon involves shiny Sandshrew. And it's a double battle, so you have 3 Pokemon, all have a substitute up. And then you have just and then you have a shiny Sandshrew also on the field. Because the substitute doll pretty much looks the exact same as shiny Sandshrew. It's like all 4 of them look the same, but you can tell one of them is the Sandshrew. And a friend of mine showed that to me, and I just lost it laughing. So I stepped away from the computer. I was like, okay, understandable, Zed. Understand. What is my favorite shiny? That is Gigalith. Love Gigalith shiny. That was a shiny that we actually did around the last year, and it took a long time for us to get that shiny. That was over double odds before we finally got it. And then, Greninja just blew that out of the water by going like 5.5 times odds. I've actually gotten stung by 2 bees at the same time once, so I can relate to that. Yeah, I got stung by 2 bees. One right here, and the other on my ankle at the exact same time. Freaking hurt like heck. Only time I've ever gotten stung by a bee. Well, technically 2 bees simultaneously, but only single incident of ever getting stung by bees. It was not fun. It was very not fun. Yeah, I'm not allergic to them, thankfully. Oh, it did. I was actually very young when it happened, so I was like, not young, I was like, 13, I think? Yikes. Yeah, that's serious. That is... Whew. That is not good. Yeah, I might not be allergic to bees, but I am allergic to nickel. Yeah, I'm allergic to metal of all things. A little ball of fluff. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it did hurt Abercrombie. It really did. Hello there, look at you. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's see. So where is this shiny little bell chime? Where's the little bell chime? I just hope we end up not getting a shiny phase on any of these other Pokemon. We do not need the Bronzor family or the Spoink family. So I hope we just get the Chingling. Hello there, Lucas. How are you doing? I'm not spoon-fed, Ash. If I was spoon-fed, Greninja would not have gone 5.5 times odds for that shiny. We will not get Deerling, Ash. We don't need it. What are you? We are in Kitakami. Yes. We are in Kitakami. We are looking for the bell chime. We are looking for the little bell. You could almost ask, what the bell are we hunting? What do you mean? I don't need all the Deerling. I have gotten one shiny Deerling for every single form of Deerling. And then 4 extras. I don't need them. Oh my gosh, yes, Ting! I honestly forgot about that meme. That is good. Well, I mean, that's for Chimecho, not Chingling. The full odds of that chance we starters to give them away. No, the only person who's going to be big spoon fed is 0 speed, physical attack, 0 spec, fine. Good fly. We've already gotten Vivillon. Yeah, the Vivillon family we shiny hunted, I think that was like 3 or 4 months ago we actually finished the Vivillon family. Maybe it was a month ago. I honestly lose track of the time when it comes to our shiny hunts, because my sense of time is garbage. But what is not garbage is my sense of end of the year stuff. So please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Because if we manage to get to 3K subs by the end of the year, we're going to be nuzlocking Radical Red. And I know you guys are going to want to see that. You're going to want to see the suffering that is nuzlocking Radical Red. Keep in mind, I've never played Radical Red, so it's a blind nuzlocke. Get a shiny Gooter. We've actually also finished the Gooter family. We've actually gotten almost every shiny in the game. Prior to the DLC being out, I think we had maybe less than 50 Pokemon in the entirety of Scarlet Violet left to shiny hunt. Of the ones that are actually available, like Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, and Miraidon Koraidon, as well as the Ruined Legendaries, those are shiny locked and you cannot shiny hunt them, so those don't count. But we were actually almost finished. Now we're about like 250 Pokemon away from finishing the Living Shiny Dex in Scarlet Violet, with the Kitakami Dex included. Well, then again, wait, Kitakami didn't add 100 new Pokemon. Didn't add 200. Its Dex is 200 Pokemon, but it didn't add in 200 old Pokemon. I have hatched too many in my time. Pablo, Piplup, Applin, Vulpix, Lol, Vulpix, Grookey, Oshawott, Red Starter, Butcher, Freaking Jar. Got. I actually have not gotten my Sinnoh starters yet. Which again, that's another thing in the Pokédex we have yet to actually, like, get is the Sinnoh starters, which is 9 Pokédex entries. So, like, we've seen most everything in the actual deck so far. So it's like, we're making a lot of progress. I want to get that Glimmering Charm, because I want more Terra Shards from Terra Raids, because I do a lot of competitive, I need the Terra Shards. I have no idea what that means. I appreciate the offer. I probably will... I have another person that I actually trade with. But, potentially. Are you in the Discord? Well, Lucky Joe. Are you in the Discord? Yes. If after stream, trading for the... Because I'm probably going to end up picking Chimchar. So I will probably need the other two if you have them. But yes, I'll need the other two. Yes, we have a Discord. We do have a Discord. Surprisingly, not yet. Interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I still have to edit and tag the battle against Newtbox, not NateTube, for next week of the EVL. But yeah, despite only being on week 3 of the Elite Battle League for like our typical rotation, I've actually done all of my battles up to week 4. A little bit of glare on the camera, so I need to go just do something like that to fix the lighting. There we go. Vastly improved lighting scene. Hey, bros and shows, how you doing? You came in right as I was up from the chair. So you did get to enjoy the all-powerful chair stream. But how are you doing? Hope you are doing very, very well. 7 minutes left on the sandwich. Wow, 1 sandwich and no shinies. Jingling. You're disappointing us. Chair-sama. Very good chair. Hate Mondays, but now I'm making... Yeah, Mondays are the worst. If there's one day I wish we could get rid of, it's just Mondays. Just skip right over to Tuesday. And everything's fine. No need to deal with the boring, bland, and lameness that is Monday. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna be really excited when the Elite Battle League moves over into Scarlet Violet. Because I do enjoy battling in Sword and Shield, but I don't know, Dynamaxing is... I liked Dynamaxing with VGC, but when it comes to single battles, Dynamaxing is more than a little broken. Because it was designed for... It was not designed for single battles, it was designed for double battles. I'm looking forward for Terraforming in Scarlet Violet. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. So I look forward to seeing like the first pick of the draft just being frickin' Screamtail. The first pick of the draft just being frickin' Fluttermane. It's gonna be frickin' Fluttermane. It's gonna be the first pick. Doing good. Glad you're doing good, Omar. Glad you be doing good. Just like it really be Timmy B. Come on, give us our shiny. You little bell chime. Is this because I said you're one of the most forgettable Pokemon? Is this because I said that? It's like, you are. That's not mean. It's just it's not mean if it's truthful, Jingling. But I still want to get you shiny. Because the funny thing is, I actually have a shiny Chimecho in my Pokemon Go. I go out on like daily runs, and I just activate my daily incense whenever I go out on my daily run. And one of those days, I actually got, I see this last week, I actually ended up getting a shiny Chimecho encounter while I was just on my daily run. And it was really hilarious. Have a nice day, James. Have a nice day. Hello, Viking. Pizza I'm having. Over 3 pizzas, different places. 1 meat pizza I eat every 3 days. Oh, this pizza is delicious. I could go for some pizza right now. However, today's dinner is meatloaf. So, I do prefer meatloaf to pizza. I'm gonna switch between N7, Ricky Back Stream, that's one. Nice, okay. Do not know who that is. Neato. Very nice. Hello there, Seth. I'm doing very well. Slowly getting infuriated with this little bell chime because it's not sparkling, but I'm doing well enough. Doing fairly good. And I know I've done my necessary KOs to get the maximum combo chain. I tally them off stream. Meatloaf. Really? I love meatloaf. I have always been a fan of meatloaf. It's like, I don't know. I like it. Granted, I like meat foods. Like, beef is one of my favorite things to eat. Like, I know beef is not good for you to have, like, every day. You know, it's not good for you. But I really like beef. I really like my red meat. Though I do like fish. I also am a very big fan of fish. So there is that. I almost wonder... Well, then again, no. It probably wouldn't be better to shiny hunt for you in Legends Arceus, because sandwich power exists here. I made a ghost sandwich. I found 5 Sinistea, 4 different species I found. Oh, 5 shinies! I don't know how I misread shinies as Sinisty. Then again, my brain is a freaking sieve. So there's that. We have a special hunt planned for when we get around to Mimikyu's shiny hunt. Because I have a Love Ball Mimikyu back in my Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon version. And I'm going to bring that up eventually. And then we're going to Masuda breed that one to get a Love Ball shiny Mimikyu. Because we are big fans of Mimikyu here. We are big Mimikyu fans. Well, Pokemon Fish would make a good fish burger. I think that Basculin's Pokedex entries specifically mention it tastes good. I think. Yeah, it should be fun. Oh yeah, Duskull. We do need to shiny out Duskull. Eventually. That is one that is not... I'm not going to be breeding for, like, a 0 attack, 0 speed one. Like, I'm not going to be breeding for a Trick Room competitive shiny. Because there are certain Pokemon, like, if I, like, particularly like the Pokemon, then I will, like, Masuda breed for a competitive grade one. But if it's, like, you know, a regular, like, not necessarily run-of-the-mill Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon that I, like, don't have a super attachment to. If I want a competitive one, I'll just breed for a separate competitive one, rather than go through, like, the incredibly long shiny odds process of it. You get Basculegion. Not shiny Basculegion. We need to get shiny Basculegion at some point. So if you breed... Like, I guess it's more I need to find where I can shiny hunt the white-striped Basculin, and to see if there's, like, a viable Basculin shiny hunting spot. Or even if Basculegion proper outbreaks. Well, it probably doesn't outbreak, though. So all the items that I don't need have a billion Pokemon. Basculegion's an interesting Pokemon. I like... Basculegion is one of the very rare success stories of when they give an Ascended Evolution to a Pokemon. Alright, no shinies. Because generally when they give Ascended Evolutions to pre-existing Pokemon, the evolutions are not super impactful. Like, you know, Togekiss is one of the rare success stories. Togekiss is a rare success story. Blissey, for a time, was one of the rare success stories. Because the vast majority, Mamoswine, and to a degree Weavile are some of the big success stories. But most of them were sort of consigned to the realm of not great, but not terrible. Like, Tangrowth is, like, a fairly good one. But to be a grass type, to be a good grass type, you really need to bring, like, a lot to the party. I need the white stripe and how to complete the Kiyokami dex. Do you need the white stripe Basculin form to complete the dex? I thought you could just catch a regular Basculegion and that fills it out. Well, then again... You do need to catch Jetonian Wooper for the dex, it seems. Noted. Also, depending on which Pokemon game you get, male, violet, female. Interesting. Maybe it's... I think you might be thinking of, like, Indeedee, the way that Indeedee used to be. Because back on Sword and Shield, it was... Specifically, you get the male in one version, female in the other version. But then if you bred, you could get the other version. I can help you off-screen, Lucky Chow. But there really isn't that much in the Kitakami Dex. a lot of the stuff actually like pre-existing Pokemon. But I would also actually recommend, if you have Sword and Shield, transferring in stuff from Sword and Shield to fill up the decks. Well, or Legends. Because Munchlax I know is a pain. My Lurkin Feebas would recommend that. Also, like, Terror Raids. This is one thing that I do when it comes to helping fill up my Pokédex. I will just do Terror Raids off screen, because I need to do Terror Raids for, of course, Mystica as well. But also the Terror Shards. And it's like, oh, I find the version of, like, I found a Gliscor outbreak, Gliscor raid, and a few of the other annoying Pokemon to get. And it's like, oh, there's a raid for that. I can do that now. And then I just, boom, got that added into my decks. I got Snorlax that way, got my Lodic that way. So it was like, it's a very good system, but it is a more than a little patience problem. Hello, Ahsoka, how are you doing? With the Mewtwo raids and the Mewtwo event raids now being gone, it's easier to sort of farm the raids to get that ideal, like, the version exclusives. But it is still a little bit of a time-consuming process. You mind if I trade? Off-screen, I would say, would be the time for that, Ahsoka. We are kind of live right now. You know, it's like, we're kind of live at the moment. Do you have the guarantee shiny Munchlax if you overousting? Yeah, I did hear about that. We're not going to count that towards our living shiny decks. But I did hear about there is a shiny Munchlax that you get. But I think you need to get, like some, like, really, really, really high score in it. Probably going to end up doing the shiny Munchlax as a giveaway at some point. But it also depends on, from what I've heard, unless that is like a fake rumor people are spreading around the internet, but I have heard people say that there is a shiny Munchlax from the Ogre ousting. Unless someone randomly got one shiny and it's not shiny locked. Wait, really? They're actually doing Terror Raids of the Paradoxes again? I'm kind of surprised on that. Slitherwing and Iron Moth. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun and not very hard to do. You always ask that when you get in here, Warrior, using Muhammad the Great Warrior for King. You always ask that, but welcome, man. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thankfully, no phases yet, but also means no shinies yet either. Where are you hiding, Chingling? Watch it be that the shiny charm is disabled on Kitakami. It's like, oh yeah, wait, we forgot to actually enable the shiny charm right here. Boop. Also, I need someone to fill up the main decks. Yes, yes, babe. Let me know what ones you need from the main decks. Ahsoka, I could probably help you with some of those. Yeah, I have the decks completed, and I have in my Scarlet version a lot of the stuff. I mean, also Kitakami's Outbreak don't work like this. I'm pretty sure Kitakami's Outbreaks work the same way. Pretty sure they work. Kitakami went to Paldea. Yeah, they've also, like, actually fixed the Outbreak. Well, not they fixed the Outbreaks. Yeah, the Outbreaks are the same. The thing that I love is that with the release of Kitakami, they've actually added in more Outbreaks to the base Scarlet Violet. So it's like, you get, like, 8 Outbreaks now in main Paldea, and I think there's, like, 2 or 3 Outbreaks in Kitakami. Which makes me wonder if the Indigo Disc is going to add in more Outbreaks in base Paldea, or if they realized, okay, there's so few outbreaks in the main world, we need to increase it by a little bit. How do I call it masculine? I believe you need a white striped masculine, and I believe you need to take a certain amount of recoil damage cumulatively with wave crash. I think. I don't know if they changed. Wait! Is that the shiny? That's the shiny Chingling! Summon Lord Phantom Bass. We have Chingling. Ding! Oh, his name is Arceus. Okay. Ding. Yeah, it's a subtle shiny. Wait. Really? You can't entrainment Quark Drive away. Yeah, I know you can find a wild Chimecho. However, we don't have a Chimecho outbreak. We have a Chingling outbreak. So it'll be easier just to hunt it this way. Like, unless there is a location that exclusively spawns shiny Chimecho. Like, at least unless there is a location that exclusively spawns Chimecho to shiny hunt. Blah. Words are hard. Words are struggling. I mean, I used the berries. Can you reroll outbreaks in this game? I remember that was what you could do back in Legends. But I didn't think you could reroll not reroll raids. I didn't think you could reroll outbreaks in Scarlet Violet. Well, as it turns out, Alex, someone actually is a very big fan of the Chimecho family. Phantom Bass, the creator of Pokemon Hegemony, is a very big fan of the Chingling family. I downloaded Minecraft to play Pixelmon, Dream Team. I actually don't play Minecraft. You can use a move to damage a Pokemon for it to evolve, and you gotta level it up. Yeah, Phantom Bass. He's a very big fan. We've beaten the main story, yes. We have done all of the things. We have just not caught the legendaries yet. Because I'm going to be doing that off screen, because I'm going to be resetting for specific IVs on them. Phantom gave him 2 megas. Yeah, Phantom Bass went pretty bonkers with his fan games Chimecho and Chingling. He went, let's just wake up and choose violence. Wait! Yo! Second shiny! Chingling family finished! Apparently, again, the Chingling family wake up and choose violence. We have not fought any Ogre Clan thing. Didn't you want to know? Don't need to repost, Andrew. Apologies. Yeah, I mean, well, James is a fan of Chimecho, not Chingling. For sure, what is the team? Yeah, I think the recoil is the in battle. But yes, we've beaten the story. Mostly Rabbit. We've concluded all the objective points. There's still probably more stuff to do. But we've done, like, the main story for Kitakami. They are. I'm resetting for specific IVs. Because I want to get a 0 physical attack Monkey Dory. And possibly try for, like, 0 other stats on some other things. There we go. Chingling family is now finished. Shiny Chingling family is now finished. Let me go and look for how many psychic types are now in, this game. So I actually know, like, what to shiny up for. Drowsy Hypno, that. We've got the Giraffe. We've got that. We've got Chimecho. We've got the Bronzor family. Right, the Gothita family. Are they on Kitakami? No, they're actually nowhere in Kitakami. Bruxish, right. Right, Bruxish. I honestly entirely forgot about Bruxish, that we need to shiny hunt that at some point. So let's go shiny hunt for Bruxish. Name any good nickname. I mean, I don't really nickname any stuff. What are your complaints with this? I have no complaints with the DLC, Rabbit. I loved it. I very rarely have problems with Pokemon games. Like, the biggest issue that I have with with Scarlet Violet is the slowdown is induced entirely because of a vanity reason, which is they just don't want to have loading zones. Which, I personally preferred it when they have loading zones, but I get why they don't have loading zones. So it's like, I tend to not really have problems with Pokemon games. Really, the only Pokemon games I have issues with is when it goes into, like, super aggressive fan service. Or if, like, mechanically something is wrong, like, I'd have some issues with Legends. But Legends is also a game that is not designed for players like me. You know, it's kind of a thing of the demographic Legends was designed for is specifically not the demographic I apply to. So it's like, I don't dislike it because I think it is bad. It's just, it's not to my taste. I can appreciate it for what it is, even if it's not something that I enjoy, I guess is like the best way of phrasing it. Yeah, Bruxish is not exactly the simplest Pokemon to shiny it for. We got 20 minutes. So, ideally I would have liked to outbreak hunt Bruxish, but I don't think I have ever seen a Bruxish outbreak. So, we were SOL for that. You know, we also could have SOS changed for it back in Alola. If it even does SOS chain. Which it probably does, because like everything SOS chains. More or less. There's a few things that don't. Like, one of the Scarlet Violet is the frame rate of the fact it practice. Well, see, that's kind of what goes into what I mentioned about the battle transitions. That is entirely induced because of the battle transitions being removed. However, there are certain advantages to the battle transitions being removed. It's again, it's one of those things that I can understand the reasonings why it was done. You know, Bruxish would have been liked if it didn't have the giant lips. Yeah, that math checks out, Alex. But yeah, Alex, we would have actually shiny hunted for Gligar today had I like played the Scarlet DLC first. We actually haven't bought the DLC for Scarlet yet. I will be buying it, but I haven't actually got it yet. Because for those who do not know, it is our friend Alex's birthday today, and his favorite Pokemon is Gliscor. That was the entire idea, Alex. You didn't let me get the thought out. Because for those who actually don't know, about a year ago, when we did our custom Nuzlocke, Godzilla-themed Nuzlocke, we actually found a shiny Gligar that is actually still back in our Heart Gold version. Because keep in mind, that was a Heart Gold version that was on handheld console. That was an actual legitimate copy of Heart Gold, not an emulator. So that was full 1 in 8,000 odds I ran into while I was just training. It was amazing. I don't mind unskippable cutscenes. Exclusives to Scarlet are Cramorant and the Gligar family. The exclusives to Violet are Ambipom and Morpeko. I'm pretty sure Bruxish spawns over here. I'm fairly certain it does. Yeah, Bruxish should spawn over here. There we go. What's called ASC? Yeah, it's not raining over here, so it should be better for us. Alright, but there's also Veluza. There is also the Veluzy fish. Yeah, water hunts were not... Yeah, kind of my only issue with this game are the water shiny hunts. Yeah. Probably not... What the frick is that? Oh, launcher. Yeah, probably not the best idea to hunt it over here. Because of the rain. Yeah, cause I think Velouz is exclusive to this side. So yeah, it's better to go hunt it on the other side. Where's a good... Well, then again, we could just go... Oh, right, that's why. It's over here. It's like, why can I not show it? Why is it not showing up? It's like, oh yeah, because it's further south. Secluded Beach is further south. I don't mind a couple of cutscenes. Max, I've not played Metro Other M yet. Hey, I'm giving it a chance. I will give Other M a chance, Alex. Alright? My policy is to give every video game a chance. Remember, I gave Fossil Fighters Frontier a chance. Okay? Every game deserves a chance. Even if they really shouldn't deserve a chance. Where the freak... Why are there no Bruxias spawning? We have a Psychic Sandwich. Yeah, that's the one issue kind of with the water hunts. It's just they're kind of nowhere. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I mean, again, we just gotta burn down the sandwich. There we go. Oh, there's... Plug this. Okay. Not what we're looking for. Fine. We will go back to Lavencia. I honestly don't know when we're going to play a Mario game. We're probably going to play Super Mario Odyssey or Super Mario Odyssey 2 for our first Mario game. The main reason I kind of haven't played a Mario game yet, and I haven't actually picked one, like, nailed down one, is specifically because with so many Mario games in existence, and with sort of the... Like, basically how iconic Mario games are, it's very intimidating to, you know, try and figure out which game to play. But it's also a bit similar to, and I mentioned this when we did Metroid, Super Metroid for the first time, a very big worry I have is if I do not enjoy, you know, like this classic Mario game, and, you know, in recording, I'm like, yeah, I just don't really care for this game. The worry is, like, I will get, like, just blasted into oblivion. Because a lot of those games are very, very held in high regard. And I am known for having some very different ways of looking at things when it comes to games. And especially, I have zero filter. If I do not like a game, or I do not like an aspect of a game, I will not downplay it. I will be, yeah, I think that this is not good. And so the worry is, if I do not enjoy, like, one of these, like, really classic games, there could be fallout. So it's kind of like an intimidation thing, Robin. If we get this, then when the sandwich ends, Mudkip, then we will go for Grubbin. However, we need to wait for the Psychic Sandwich to finish. That's also a large part of the reason why we haven't actually played Majora's Mask yet, is and also the reason why when we do play Majora's Mask, I am not going to be having Majora's Mask's first playthrough for me be on the channel. Because I am aware of Majora's Mask, and I'm aware of the mechanics of the game, and I would rather my first experience of Majora's Mask be on my own terms. So it's like, there's a few reasonings for why, like, certain games I haven't played yet. And I plan to eventually play them. It's just, first experience on my own terms is kind of like the main thinking. What do you think of Mario? Yeah, too. No, I'm pretty sure, I remember hearing that there is going to be a second sequel to it. Because remember, Super Mario Odyssey, was a huge success. there is no logical reason for Nintendo to not make another Super Mario Odyssey game. You know, it did very well. Okay, so it seems like right here, just stick right here, up and down, for the Bruxish. They're nowhere else but just, like, in this line. Something funny happened. I mean, that's kind of how I am when it comes to funny things, Blorb. There's no brain is saved. No thought, brain empty. No thought, empty head. Because we just go basically up and down this to look for the Bruxish. Yeah, this is why I wanted a Bruxish outbreak. Because this thing sucks. Oh boy. This is... But at least we did get the shiny Chain family. You know, ready for Mario Wonder next? Yes. Who knows, maybe I'll play that one. Maybe that'll be my first Mario game. Like, I don't know. I don't know what my first Mario game experience is going to be yet. But it will be something. Where's Cramorant spawn? I actually have no idea, but it is an exclusive to Scarlet. I would assume it's near water. Because it's a bird. It is water bird. I assume, anyway. I don't know, Cramorant amuses me. Like, Cramorant is one of those Pokemon that I point to when I say not every Pokemon needs to be, like, the most overpowered, super epic edgelord Pokemon in existence. They just need to be amusing. Yes, Cramorant is a Scarlet exclusive. The Scarlet exclusives are Gliscor and Cramorant. The Scarlet exclusives are Cramorant and Gliscor family. The Violet exclusives are Ambipom family and Morpeko. Which is weird that they made a Pikachu clone a version exclusive. Unless when they are going to add in, like, another Pikachu clone, like maybe Togedemaru, in the Indigo Disc, that's going to be exclusive to Scarlet version. Because, like, why make a Pika clone a version exclusive? It's a Pika clone. Someone in chat that plays Scarlet. Look at you. I would also recommend looking in the Terra Raid feed for any of the version exclusives, because that's actually how I got my Gliscor. Is you will occasionally see them popping up. It's weird that I'm seeing more raids from Violet than actually Scarlet. Because I see far more Apom and well, not Apom, I see more Ambipom raids than Gliscor raids, and also more Pico raids. I guess it could be because Morpeko actually is one of the better Herba Mystica dropping raids, so people who want Herba Mystica will actually play Violet over Scarlet, because I don't think they have as good of odds for another, like, good Terra raid for dropping Herba Mystica. I may have said to get me on the watch list, but I have a million... Again, Blorb, really not... The chat is not where the place for that stuff, kind of comments. And the kind of jokes. I don't know what you just said. Basically, I would recommend looking in the Terra Raid search feed for any of the version exclusives to see if you can possibly get them that way. But it was more so me just, like, kind of thinking out loud, because Morpeko is in the bracket of good Herba Mystica drops, and Morpeko is exclusive to Violet. So, my thinking is maybe people are playing Violet's Teal Mask more than people are playing Scarlet's Teal Mask, despite people preferring Scarlet version because of the paradoxes, because you can have a better odds of getting more Herba Mystica by playing Violet. Because there is an exclusive that is a high-yield Herba Mystica Pokemon. I feel like Dondozo just went by the hamster. No one really enjoyed doing Dondozo Terra raids. Dondozo was just a pain in the ass. because it knows how to Oblivious. So it could completely obsolete your belly drum tactics. Whereas, you know, Morpeko is a joke. It is very frail, it does not hit very hard, and Iron Hands basically bodies everything that it can throw. The funny thing is, with the Teal Mask Terror Raids, some of them are actually a lot more difficult than the Terror Raids in the base game. Because the Polytoad family have Encore and Haze, which, you know, can shut down belly drum tactics. The Mandibuzz family will, like, purge your stats turn 2, and they use Toxic. So they've definitely stepped up the Terror Raids difficulty-wise for some of them. Also, because, like, you know, you got, like, Snorlax with Yawn. But then there's others where it's, like, Morpeko. And it just can't do a thing. Because it's Morpeko. Here's Quagsire Raids are a pain. Yes. But that's why it's better to do, like, the Snorlax Raids, because the Snorlax Raids have the very... The Snorlax Raids drop all Herba Mystica types, and have, like, the same odds of dropping any Herba Mystica. But yeah, Quagsire Raids are actually good for that reason. But game is like... That's just because we're on the Water Rabbit. The water does that. Look at you. Someone may be able to help you, but, like, please don't spam it in the chat. Because not everyone is able to play at the moment. You know, there are actually Reddits that actually exist to help people. Like, actually, like, I believe there is a specific trade code on Reddit that people use for just, like, if you like to specifically get exclusives. So I would recommend looking into that, because that may help you. Bad Wi-Fi moment. Snorlax, the Ghost Fish, Poliwrath. Yes! But the issue with Poliwrath is Poliwrath gets Haze. Also, Dusknoir also gets Haze. And also, it also gets, Will-O-Wisp, which is problematic. Doesn't get to continue because I also have I can play, I can't. Yeah, it doesn't require online. Everything, like, trading online does require online, unfortunately. X-Ray Vision, not a dark type. Morpeko, Angry Rat, bad stat, dark type. Well, I mean, the dark type on Morpeko makes sense because it goes into hangry mode, so it's angry. He's Angry Fish. Is that Angry Rat? For some reason, anytime I get a Poliwrath, it's fast. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if when it came to the Terror Raids for the Teal Mask, they added in, like, some secret algorithm that is, okay, we're gonna make it so they will be more likely to spawn in this Pokemon with a typing that it can counter. So, like, Grass-type Poliwrath, so you want to bring in Fire types. They lose to Water. Just Snorlax already. Yeah. Snorlax has one of the best Herba Mystica drop rates. So if you see level 5 Snorlax raids or level 6 Snorlax raids, I recommend doing them. However, I would also recommend having someone with Miraidon, because Snorlax likes to use Yawn. And Electric Terrain or Misty Terrain shuts down Yawn. Well, it shuts down the ability to fall asleep, which means that it shuts Yawn down. Hello there, Random. How are you doing? Great to have you. And again, guys, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Oh, man. Hunting Bruxish. It probably would be faster to Masuda hunt Bruxish unless we get an outbreak. I will be fully honest. Because there's, like, freaking no spawns of this thing. There's, like, freaking no Bruxish spawns. Like, you viewers, the ones of you who are watching, are the absolute troopers for tolerating my inane rambling. We are right now hunting Bruxish, because we actually finished shiny hunting the Chingling family, meaning we no longer need to hunt Chingling, so we still had some leftover time on our Psychic-type sandwich. So I said, you know what, let's go hunt Bruxish. Bruxish is going to be a pain in the butt. So let's go get some sandwich hunting in. And I instantly regret it because Bruxish is a pain. But yeah, there's that. I didn't even check what the outbreaks I had on the base all day were. Oh, look, Omar! It's a Jigglypuff outbreak! Neato. Witzer. Yeah, no actual outbreaks we needed. No outbreaks we actually needed. Bruxish. Yeah, Bruxish is obvious. The problem is, there's no spawns. Like, we're passing through here and we're getting, you know, maybe every, like, 30 seconds we're getting maybe 1 or 2 encounters. Or maybe, like, every 30 seconds we're getting, like, 3 or 4. But it's not a very high volume of encounters. That's why the goal is to eventually get a Bruxish outbreak. Because that way, when we get a Bruxish outbreak, we'll be able to just, like, go through it quick and easy. Because water hunts are some of the longest time ones. But they will pay off one games. Caught them all, completed the Key County focus. Very nice, random. Do you think you would actually be able to help Lukachu? Because they are trying to complete the Kitakami decks. I don't know if they're still here, but they may be able to help. Mudkip, remember, there is a deal for One Piece, to get me to watch One Piece. That's a sub-goal thing. Alright. Sandwich is done. No shiny Bruxish acquired. So we already have the shiny Houndour family. Shiny Glammet family we already have. Okay. So it seems like the outbreaks can be shared between both the mainland and here. Oh! It isn't you get 3 outbreaks on Kitakami and 8 outbreaks back on the mainland. You get a certain number of total outbreaks divided between all of them. That makes sense now. So you said over here is the good place to hunt for Grubbin? The sub-goal for One Piece was 8K. It's interesting because you not use maybe someone used taunt to prevent it. Kansas outbreaks don't last. Really, they don't last for 24 hours? What do you mean they don't last 24 hours? How do they not last 24 hours? Really? Have I caught coughing yet? I need to get coughing. I need to get it and some other stuff. Though. I have not captured coughing yet. You better not use explosion, but even then, if you do, I'm okay with that because you're coughing. Oh, yeah, Memento too. I'm always okay with seeing a cough. Oh, Weasley, just right. I'll hide again. Maybe they realize, people are doing their timer reset things for outbreaks, so maybe we shouldn't do that. That's gonna be a little awkward for planning shiny hunts. Oh, we top 5 big right now. Yes! Yeah, the first thing... Remember, Mudkip, that's 8K by not a very long time away. So that's not 8K at all. That is like 8K within like June of next year. There they go. Okay. We just need one of you freaking things. Oh yeah, right, quick ball. I honestly forget the... I don't even think I have any quick balls. Oh, I do. I have quick balls. Yeah, but the goal is to accelerate the channel growth, Ahsoka. The goal is acceleration. There we go. Coughing. Coughing. So can you bring Galarian wheezing into the game? Or can you? There we go. Meanwhile, 999 quick balls. See, I don't like the quick ball. I prefer different Pokeballs for my stuff. That's why I don't use them. Wheezing. Wheezing, wheeze. There we go. Also, gotta go do something in about a few minutes. There we go. It's 8K by the end of June. We need 47 months. Exactly. The goal is to accelerate the channel growth. Keep current moves. You're not learning moves. I'm not going to be using you. I have no desire to use a wheezing. I also just realized my strategy of using... That actually makes shiny hunting you awkward. That makes shiny hunting you very, very awkward. Because if you can use neutralizing gas to shut down damp, you can use explosion. Oh, nice ribbon, the sleepy. Alright, we got 2 of them. Yo! 0 physical attack on a marked shiny. That's always fun. That's actually really good. Yeah, it's a marked shiny with a 0 physical attack. That's actually very rare. Considering that was one I did not breed for, we take those. That's a dub. We take those. We take dubs. But yeah, remember, you can change natures. With mints existing, natures are completely irrelevant. Yeah, just say it before we encounter it is the thing. Encounter, don't take into account nature. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Remember, you're changing the nature, that decreases the stats. The base nature always stays the same for the purposes of, like, berries, but when it comes to moves, mint changes the stats. Oh, it's a mean fill. Alright, so now we're going for a bug sandwich. Let me... Let's see, what was the thing? Let me go get that Google document so I can see what the sandwich is again for the bug. I got a plan. Save the game. Picnic. I vaguely remember what this one is. Control F. Bug. There we go. So it is potato salad, prosciutto. There we go. System is. It's 2 potato salad, right? Oh, no. Yeah, 2 potato salad, prosciutto, and then 1 of each pepper. And then any 2 urban mystical. There we go. Winking peek at pig. The bear's effects don't take into account the nature. Yes, the berries do not take into account the change in nature, but not counters. Because Trick Room doesn't. Yes, Trick Room does count for change in nature. Yes, Trick Room does account for the change in nature. Because remember, when you change your nature, you change your stats. And Trick Room takes into account your change in stats. The berries don't. But the reason the berries don't is because the nature for flavor preference stays. Messed up that sandwich. In the world's a player got screwed by Trick Room and Berry because of nature. That could have just been a speed tie, or they could have not had a 0 IV on it. But no, Trick Room does take into account change in nature. Because it's the same way with foul play. Wait a sec, there are multiple neutral causes they boost. Wait a sec, there's multiple neutral natures. Yes, there are multiple neutral natures, Mudkip. There are several neutral natures. Yeah, all of the neutral natures are identical. That's why there's only one neutral nature mint. I believe it is the serious mint. Then is prosciutto, and then 2 things of potato salad. I mean, the Gen 9 game is one of those teams both. 9 is the first world. I mean, it's either Gen 8 or 9, one of the first worlds or one of the last worlds for Pokemon. Actually, yeah, there's multiple natures, but they all have the exact same effect. Yeah, no, mints changing things changes the stats, and those take into account in Trick Room. The berries are not affected by it. Yeah, that is a skill issue when you do not take into account the berry nature changes. Well, when you don't take into account the nature changing. When you do not take into account that flavor preference does not change. That is certifiable skill issue. That is a rookie move. I have iron hands. Pods. Yeah, just the positive nails. Yes, exactly. But it also does not affect flavor preference. You know, flavor preference is not effective. You know, Trick Room also is not affected. Is affected by them. It was either gender. Again, Ahsoka. That is not a bug. That is because people didn't realize how it worked. Wait, what? Why did that not give me the right power? That should have given me. That should have given me the encounter power, not Humongo power. That should not have happened that way. There's at one point. Well, again, that's just someone forgetting how the thing works. That's not a bug. Yeah, shiny counter. Yeah, no, the grass. Bug. Potato salad, prosciutto, green pepper, red pepper, yellow, and your biscuit times 2. Shiny counter part 2. One of them must have fallen off. We need to try that again. Let's run that back. If you use salty and spicy with potato salad, you will get a bug sandwich. Green, red there. Prosciutto. Potato. Spicy. I mean, unless, well, again, it says any Herba Mystica. This should work. Okay. Red bell pepper. Red bell pepper. Red bell pepper. Yellow bell pepper. Let's try this again and see what went wrong. Something went wrong, and I don't know what went wrong, but we're going to figure out what went wrong so it doesn't go wrong next time. I have used this exact sandwich before several times. And I know you do not need top bread. It's any Herba Mystica works. Okay, let's see if this works now. We know top bread does not matter for it. You can't have sweet or sour flavors on it. Is it a bug encounter and Sparkle Power 3 Mudkip? I've never heard of that sandwich. He's Max Original. Let's see if this works. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go with Alexis. Okay, so that... Okay, then we need to fix that one. I'm a stupid ghost fish. So wait, Mudkip, what's the sandwich you used? I mean, I guess I could just use different Herba Mystica for it. Unless... There's no way they changed Herba Mystica sandwich effects. Does need onion and any two Herba Mystica. Catch damage. Oh my gosh, what is this? Combine will always give Sparkle. Really? That's actually that's actually incredibly simple. I'll require one salty and either spicy, sweet, sour, depending on the type. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try the one Mudkip sent. So it's one potato salad, and then one salty, one spicy. So it's, I assume it's only a single potato salad you need. Alright, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Why is this taking so long to actually do? We've done that same sandwich before when it came to getting a shiny Scyther. I don't know why it's not working now. I mean, again, unless Kitakami sandwiches are different. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's actually very simple, Mudkip. Thank you. Alright, now let's get looking for Shiny Grubbin. So we need 2 Shiny Grubbin. Oh, also Cutie Fly appears here. Well, we do also need Cutie Fly. Oh, Charger Bug. Neato. But yeah, we do need Cutie Fly. So this isn't terrible. Yeah, I know Shiny Cutie Fly looks like. I'm pretty sure Shiny Grubbin is red. Let's see. Grubbin. Yeah, Shiny Grubbin is very red. That I would need to be freaking blind to not see. And Cutie Fly is pink, which will also stick out very heavily. Yeah, it's a dark red. Yeah, it's orange. See, this is not bad. Yeah, this is a very not bad place to hunt. Yeah, Mudkip, you didn't mention the Cutie Fly. not mention the cutie fly. But cutie fly is not a problem. Again, we do need cutie fly. Yeah, the pink sticks out as well. Alright, this is not bad. It's not ideal, but it's also not terrible. So we just gotta wander around here. For a second I thought it was a shiny. I hunted at night, so cutie fly wasn't it? Oh! But then cutie fly is also fairy. So we can just hunt there with a fairy sandwich next time. But so cutie fly is a day exclusive. Okay, I'll need to make note of that, because I'm not a fan of the day-night exclusive spawns. I do not like that system. I wish that they would get rid of the day-night system. I get why they implemented it in the first place, but it is an annoying system. Like, it worked when the games follow a real-time clock, but I think when it's every in-game day is half an hour, then it gets a little problematic. Arbok also anytime spawn. Hello there, Connor Adventure. How are you doing? Welcome back. Thank you very much for returning after that raid. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. Grubbing. Yeah, I think this is a good hunt spot. Hunting at night would also be good. Cutie fly. Yeah, cutie fly shiny should stick out pretty heavily. Are we gonna be found all over the island, the town, the area, the place, things this way? Yeah, we need to eventually get Arbok, but we're gonna tackle that problem at some point. You're not shiny, are you? Yeah, no, you're not shiny. Yeah, I feel like once we end up finding the shiny Grubbin, it'll be easy to identify them. Just purely because I'll know what I'm looking for. Oh, nice. There's actually a Rabambi as well. I'm good. Had a nice weekend. I can go to bed. I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty decently well. Well, I mean, it's yellow, or it's not really yellow, it's orange, is what it is normally. That's... Oh, actually, yeah, the pincers. Yeah, the pincers are yellow, okay. Yeah, it's... The thing is, mostly, it's very small. So you gotta get up close and personal to them. But if I can find a wild Charjabug, that would be frick... I mean, well, all I need is to find one shiny Grubbin, and then I can actually just make an electric sandwich and go looking for Grubbin. Oh, Poniard. Razor Fang. Oh, I would have thought that inside of here you could find some more. I remember that we saw one of those for like it was off screen when I saw it, but I saw like a cave that you could find a bunch of like Hoo-Hoo Fairy inside of it. So I was wondering if maybe that was the same thing here. But it seems it was not. Yeah, we're gonna figure out some shiny hunting spots. The best place to shiny hunt for Grubbin. No shiny. No shiny. Wait. No, I think I see some yellow on it. Yeah, that's yellow. Got a lot. Yeah, I think it's a lot like some of the other shinies that I didn't think would stick out as heavily. That once I see, it's like, oh wow, that actually really sticks out. So it's like it's. I just need to see it in game first, then I'll be able to recognize it. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I'm also noticing you're getting significantly less lag when you walk around on foot. Which, I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but you don't get nearly as much slowdown when you actually walk around. Fascinating. I will note this for future things. Because it might be faster overall to walk around this way than it is to hop on Miraidon or Koraidon to move around. Purely because then you don't have the lag slowing down. Nope. You are not orange pincers. We are looking for orange Scissorface. Edward Scissorface. Not Edward Scissorhand, but Edward Scissorface. The yellow part will be red. Yeah, it'll be. We'll find it eventually. I mean, if I can spot shiny Zapdos, I can probably spot shiny Grubbin. So it's just gonna be a matter of time. A matter of time until we find it. I mean, again, alternatively, we could hopefully fish for an outbreak, which would be the best way. But I also don't like having to rely on outbreaks. You tiny Babambi, you could fly. Too shiny inside. Nope. Yeah, not nice title. Okay. Okay, that I think was exclusively because I thought the Citadel was inside of the shadow of the tree, or I wasn't actually looking at the game. Because I do remember that conversation, and I was actually looking less at the actual screen and more at my actual computer to talk to the people. Which is why pretty much from now on, I look almost exclusively at the TV. Like, occasionally I glance over to the PC. Yeah, that shiny Citadel was very much a black eye on my shiny hunting. But we did eventually reclaim it. We eventually reacquired the shiny Citadel. So everything was made right in the world. Everything was made right in Zawardo. Excuses. You are correct, Mudkip. It was excuses. But again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Though we may also be potentially ending off soon. You know, after the sandwich, I mean. Yeah, this has been going pretty well. This was actually a pretty good day. We got Chingling family, which was honestly the main goal with shiny Chingling. So, with Chingling now acquired, Chingling now firmly acquired, we are making gains and significant progress. We can figure out. I will monitor the in-game raids to see if it is like an hourly rotation. Because if that is the case, that will actually make shiny hunting planning for streams significantly more awkward. But we will figure that out when we figure that out. So that is the play. Very much the play. Actually, I gotta go open the door for my brother soon, so I will be back in one little bit. There we go, and we're back. 404, shiny not found. Which is basically the story of most of our shiny huntings. Share, stream, moment. But yeah, I think that if Charjabug regularly spawns here as like a normal standard spawn, well, then again, Pikachu would probably also appear here, because it's Pikachu. So that could throw a potential wrench into the plans. Yeah, we will make significant gains and significant progress and significant goals and gains. I'll probably have to experiment with that off screen, just to see what actually appears in what locations. Share moment. Regular grubbin. Orange. Tiny grubbins of mandibles, orange and gray face. Well, yeah, but you can't really see the face of grubbin because it's so low to the ground. It's very difficult to see. If we can find a freaking shiny Charjabug, that would be the freaking best. Because that sticks out. It's freaking red. That would be a very easy spot. But hopefully we get it. The little grubbin. Grubbin. Well, that does mean that we will need to go figure out actually a nighttime shiny hunt for when we shiny hunt Cutie Pie, we'll need to figure out a nighttime shiny hunt. Hello there, Jade. How are you doing? How is Jade doing? Hope you are doing well. I actually don't know when we are going to be shiny hunting Jangmo. That's a plan. Eventually, at some point. Again, everything is a plan for shiny hunts. Look at that little grubbin. Grubbin is happy. Happy little grubbin. I think that the first shiny grubbin we actually got back when we did that Missoud hunt, I think was in actually 30 eggs exactly is when we got that shiny. That was a very quick shiny hunt. I mean, considering it's a Masuda hunt, it was quick. Yeah, that was back our first shiny hunt stream. That was, I believe, 100 subs special was when we did that Grubbin shiny hunt. Watch One Piece and catch up to Mudkip. I don't know, you're probably not going to be able to beat Mudkip. Remember, it's Mudkip. Mudkip wins at almost all things. Mudkip excels at many things. But he does not excel at getting Sly Guy the Boomer to watch JoJo. We will need to someday make the Boomer watch JoJo. And it's only 100 episodes then. I mean, that's still... That's what? A lot of the way through it. You know, like, percentage-wise, that is, 13%. I guess, like, depending on, like, how ravenously someone watches, they could catch up to that. But I mean, that is still, again, a pretty solid dent into the series. Considering, again, 1,000 episodes. Only down to 4 Pokemon. I don't think Mudkip's far in catch up. Grubbin. Indeed, we're looking for Grubbin. I'm probably going to finish off the Pokedex after stream. But I do want to actually finish the Dex and get the Glimmering Charm as soon as possible for competitive preparatory purposes. I gotta work on my Regulation E team, because now that Reg E is out, I probably do have to get back to my battling stuff. That's gonna be fun. We'll figure out things that way. Chimecho, rarely seen. Cramorant, Scarlet exclusive. Gliscor, don't have the evolution item. We actually found the evolution item for it right around here. It was in one of these little things, the rock cave thingies. We found the Razor Fang. So that would be beneficial. That would be good to play. So, yeah, it wasn't this one, but it actually probably could be in one of these. But it was, I think, actually over this way. We found it. So if you could find like the same cave, you might be able to find it at some point. I mean, you probably also will be able to buy it because the Razor Fang is a flinching item. So you probably should be able to buy it somewhere. I feel like they would make that at least buyable. How much would I pay to wear a banana costume for a wedding? More than you could possibly afford, Mudkip. Actually, enough to completely pay off my college loans. That's how much you'd have to pay. That is exactly how much. Grubbin? No, not shiny Grubbin. Grubbin, stop being a shoe. The fact that Cutie Fly like bugs out the camera trying to zoom in is a little infuriating. Yeah, it's kind of the one thing about small Pokemon is when you zoom in, it bugs the camera out. You gotta get so close to lock on, but when it locks on, that it completely hijacks the camera. So that is not a good play. Rabin, Rabombi, not as shiny. Rabomb shiny is not the play. Yeah, I think it was actually like right over here is where we found the Razor Fang. So if you just come over here, yes, no, not shinies. No shinies. Alternatively, no shinies. Yes, I believe it was actually that one right here. What the? Oh, no. Yeah, you get caught on the rocks, too. Yeah, it was actually, like, right here is where we actually found it. I believe we went inside... Yeah, we went inside one of these. Yeah, I think it was this one. And there was just a Razor Fang, like, right over there. So, I would recommend going there. And that would assist you in your getting of the Razor Fang. Robin. Grubbin. Yeah, no shinies yet. Even then, 2 shinies, that's still big haul. That is a good amount of shinies. And who knows, depending on our rate of getting shinies in future days, that will be exceptionally good. We did have a little bit of not great luck today with with the 2 sandwiches it took us to acquire the Chimecho family. But who knows, maybe if we tomorrow get a Grubbin outbreak, we'll be able to knock out the rest of the Grubbin family and start working on some other Pokemon, which would be very ideal. Cutie Fly. He's a little bug. Gen 7 did add a lot of pretty good bug types. I like that. Because, like, you got Araquanid, you got Golisopod, you got Vikavolt, you got Rabombi. There's probably some other bug types that added that I'm just forgetting about. Or maybe not. Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. Yeah, it was a good day. Good gen for bug. Bye, look at you. Thank you very much for popping in. Not seeing any gens. Yeah, that. Cutie doing that. They probably should have expanded the range of your zooming in working, so that you don't have that happen. But hello, Rave. How are you doing? Hope you are doing very well. Yeah, I basically cannot even look at my PC screen for looking at stuff because the Cutie Fly are just so freaking tiny. Hope you're doing well, Rave. Hope you... You know, it's not shiny. That was just the sunset making it look a little weird. But, you know, there's no way that Charger Bug is like a static spawn with how many there are appearing. So that is a dedicated spawn. Which means if there's no Pikachu or any electric types that spawn around here, that would be a play when we find the Grubbin shiny, finally. We just go Electric Sandwich. That's a good call. That would be a call. Playing League. Ah, League. League of Problems. Why do you play League? I hear nothing but not good about it. It sounds almost like an addiction or a problem. I've heard not very good things about it. And judging from the way that my brother gets furious when playing it, is not a healthy game to be playing. Because of reasons. Also, when I stopped playing Pokemon Unite was like similar-ish reasons. I prefer turn-based. I know it's basic, but it's like I prefer turn-based. I like my simple smooth brains. I guess maybe it's more of I'm afforded more time to react so I can make better decisions. Snap in the second decisions I'm not very good at when it comes to gaming. That is the reason I am not good at freaking like Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Maybe the bar of soap. No, you cannot replace my brother with a bar of soap. You cannot replace my brother with a soap bar. But I'm saving that as a comment to make, because that is a top tier comment. Can we replace blank thing with a bar of soap? Soap is a thing. No rubbin. Why is there no rubbin? No. I guess maybe I'm just not used to shiny hunting without outbreaks. You know, kind of like jacking up my odds into absurdity. There is that. But yeah. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, and or share the stream out to your friends so they know what we do around here. Yeah, we got plans for stuff. We got plans. There we go. Now it is nighttime, so now it should be exclusively grubbin. Maybe now we'll have a chance to find our shiny grubbin with no Ribambi or Cutie Fly buzzing around. Yeah, that is... Yeah, so I guess daytime hunting. I guess maybe the call would be Masuda hunt during the day, or try and hunt a different Pokemon during the day that I can do with sandwiches, and come back here at night when the Ribambi are gone. Well, Ribambi and Cutie Fly are gone. I guess that's the call. Or even just like do a fairy sandwich during the day here, so that way I can actually try and get Ribambi. I do need that one. Yeah, that's I think that's the solid plan. Also, I'm noticing the game runs a little better when it's at night. I guess it could be that Ribambi and Ribambi and Cutie Fly are a little bit more graphically intensive to render compared to, of course, Grubbin. So there's less lag. Nope. See some yellow. If we see yellow, we know it's not shiny. Grubbin. Like we replace it. Yes, we can replace Sly's cast with the bar of soap. But that would be funny. You want the egg that's finally shiny just hatches, and it's just a statue. Made a statue of Sprigatito made out of soap. And then he's got to hunt for it all over again. If I had a Grubbin for every Grubbin, I'd have a Grubbin. Factually accurate, Mudkip. That is a factually accurate statement right there. Hello, Leaf. Energy Powder. None of these are too necessary for me. Telemarketers, screw off. Do not want your BS right now. We are looking for Grubbin. And 5 minutes left on the sandwich. Are we going to take the L on this? Are we going to wrap up our sandwich hunt today without a shiny on the Grubbin? Sad moment. Very sad boy moment. So I would very much like to get a shiny Grubbin. At least one before we end up. We've only got 5 minutes for that. Can Grubbin, or at the very least a Charjabug, come in and be a hero we need? I don't know. I am very uncertain about that. Let's go see what we can see. Let's go see what we can see. I'm not seeing any shiny so far. Nope. That will be... Yeah, no. No shiny Grubbin. We still see yellow. Maybe it's the Terra spawn that's causing the lag and causing the slowdown. That could be it. Oh, telephone man. Exactly, Modkip. I agree with the sentiment. Not the statement itself, but I do agree with the sentiment. Telemarketers set. No shinies. Oh, no shinies. Oh my gosh, domestic fish. He's actually going to be shiny hunting it. Well, later tonight. I'll have to tune in for that. See if he can actually get lucky with his Grubbin hunt. But no, we're not getting our Grubbin shiny. Kind of worried Kieran is going to try and come in. Again, Blorb! What have we said before? Let's see. No more Grubbin. Here are 3 minutes left. We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time left to try and eke out our shiny. But will we get it? We have gotten some buzzer beater shinies in the past. Maybe we're going to be lucky with this one. Maybe Grubbin just taking some time. Grubbin is just being a little bit shy. A little bit not wanting to show itself. Which we can deal with, you know, that's fine. Understandable Grubbin. It's fine, it's fine. But no, we're not seeing any Grubbin yet. Nope. But where will we turn around to this corner? I do have Dynamis there. Maybe. Depends on how busy I am later today, because I do need to work on some stuff for the EBL. As in, I am now doing plays of the week. So I need to edit and record, well, record and edit the plays of the week for both week 2 and week 3. So I possibly might get. Not seeing Grubbin. Nope, no Grubbin. OMG Dynamo is the next. Really? Dynamo's in the next salmon run rotation. Fun. So what time does the next salmon run rotation actually take effect, Mudkip? Because I have presently lost my executive VP. Because of idiot randos. Because the weapons in this current rotation are kind of bad. Probably takes effect like later tonight or something, I'm assuming. 1 minute left. Vanny. Oh, I guess the Vanny can... Yeah, well, what's a static spawn, the Vanny, I'm assuming. But it's weirdly Vanny appears here, but not any of the other Swadloon and Swaddle, that's the base form. I blanked on Swaddle's name. I remember what it looked like. I just remember, what's the name again? Yeah, Swash. That thingy, the leaf chewy thingy. Leaf chewy thingy. That is, it looks like the end for this. No shiny Grubbin acquired yet today. But we will be back tomorrow, hopefully, to get a shiny Grubbin. Or something else, depending on if the game wants to give us a good outbreak. Though, I mean, ideally, I'd be more excited for a Litwick outbreak. That would be fun. 8 seconds left. No. No, neither of those, because I see some yellow. See some yellow. It's a Rockruff. That is not a Grubbin. And there are the regular Pokemon. So that is all for today. Let's go find someone to go raid. I'm down to Pro plus 1. Really? Pro plus 1. Yay. But how did you get to Pro plus 1? How did you lose? It's not a shiny Gligar. I'm not in Scarlet. I'm playing Violet. There is no Gligar in this. Let's go find someone to go raid. Let's go raid Razzie. It's been a while since we've raided Razzie. They're doing a bit of a long stream today. So let's go raid Razzie. I will see you guys next time. Again, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more. See you over there. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.